doing something a little different on my channel today. Instead of buying things, we're doing a video about selling things. I'm actually going to be taking them to the stores in my little hamper. Clothes basket. Hampers for the dirty clothes, right? So it's just called a basket. On TikTok, someone had commented that they work at one of these places and that they don't like when your stuff's in like bags, like trash bags and stuff, which makes sense. So I thought, you know what? I'll take the time to fold it, put it in here all cute. I have had a pile growing in the corner of my room for so long and it has grown quite a bit. I actually didn't realize till today how big this is. I'm actually dressed to go to the gym. What I thought I could do before is just run to any Plato's Closet, Uptown Cheapskate, stuff like that, see if I can get any money off of it, and then possibly what they don't want, then I'll just run that over to Goodwill. I'm filming in the front room, which I also call the library, and there are skylights in here and they don't seem to like me right now. So sorry if the lighting's kind of weird from what I shot earlier today. So first one I went to was Uptown Cheapskate because I feel like Uptown takes nicer brands and they pay you more for them. I was there for quite some time, like probably over an hour for them to go through everything. They ended up taking 16 items and I'm kind of upset that I didn't count them before when I was building up that basket. But I want to say I had at least 50 items, so 16 is not bad. And one thing with Uptown is they give you a cash price or they'll give you more in-store credit if you choose that. So for cash price, they were offering for the 16 items $48.50. So that's roughly $3.03 an item. If I chose to do store credit, then I got $60.62. More than $12 more if you do store credit. I usually take the cash price, but I actually saw some stuff that I really liked. I think $67 worth of stuff in my hands that I wanted to buy. So I actually went with the store credit and ended up paying $7 out of pocket for trading in these items. So yeah, just want to let y'all know what the cash price would be or store credit. And I actually am gonna have a separate video where I go over what I bought because I bought a decent amount of things. So after that, me and my basket drove over to Plato's Closet. One of the things I liked is they showed you a queue of orders that were completed and how many were in front of you, and I thought that was so cool. So by the time I got up there, already, I think I was the 10th person to drop off items there. And for reference, I think it was close to 12:30 when I walked in. Also, I'm filming this on a Wednesday. Granted, tomorrow is 4th of July, so maybe a lot of people are off work, and that's why it was a little more crowded. Yes, the queue. Already 7 of them had been done. I think 3 people were ahead of me when I signed in, and it estimated like 10 to 15 minutes. I would say it was probably closer to 20, maybe 25. Still half the time it took for Uptown. Their prices were so good. With that being said, the flip side is because their stuff is so affordable, people are getting paid less for the items because, you know, they need to make a profit off of what they're selling versus how much they paid out to the person who sold it. So I also went into it knowing like, okay, I'm gonna get less money from this stuff. They ended up taking 12 items. It's not a cash versus store credit. Like they just tell you like, hey, this is how much we'll pay you for this stuff. Either take it cash or you can put it right now towards your purchases for store credit. I don't know, I'm conflicted. Like, what do y'all think? Do you think the Uptown way is cooler where you get, I got $12 more if I did store credit? Or is it too much of a mental game of like, I don't know. In total, they took 12 items and gave me $27.15. Gives us roughly $2.26 per item that they're paying me for. If I would have just taken cash and walked out and not bought anything, I would have left these stores getting $27.67 in cash for 18 items, because it was 16 and then 12. Now let's do the other math. We want to talk like store credit. Gives us a total of $87.77. This is the store credit value of these items. So not too shabby. What I had left, I was like, I'm just taking that to Goodwill, drop that off. I actually already wanted to go to Goodwill because Michaela Samantri, I love her channel, and she's been posting a lot about books lately, and I was so entertained the other day watching her shop for books at Goodwill that I was like, I've I've never gone to Goodwill to look for books, so I need to go check it out, especially because the books she was posting are so affordable. So I was like, it can't hurt to go check it out. Do I need them? Probably not. It was something I wanted to experience, so I did. So while I was there, I got a few books and a few items of clothing, so I thought I'd just tack them into the end of this video if you guys just want to see some of these items. I told myself like I needed to recognize the book to get it. Granted, there's probably a ton of books there that are very interesting and would be good reads, but like I said, I don't really need to buy more books. If you see my TBR video, I have a massive amount, so I only wanted to do it if it was a book that I was aware of, knew the author, knew the title, things like that. So what I ended up getting is Colleen Hoover's book, November 9th. Now, this might shock some people, but I haven't read anything Colleen Hoover, and if I'm being honest, based on the way people describe it, I have no desire to. But two things. One, you can't hate on something that you haven't experienced, in my opinion. I think the same thing with how I don't think you have a valid opinion about a book unless you finish the book. Like people who read half a book and then they're like, this book is terrible, I couldn't finish reading it. Valid in the sense that if it's boring or there's some kind of trigger warnings you don't like, okay. But you don't fully have the full picture of what that art is to judge it. So I say that about other things, so I think I need to be the same with Colleen Hoover. That I need to experience it before I vocalize that it's not for me. So that's one thing, taking my own advice, my own criticism I give to others. And the second is, I think Michaela Simuntry had mentioned this book, something about how I think on November 9th, these same people meet, like their paths cross again every November 9th. I didn't even read the summary of this. So anyways, that's why I grabbed this book. That was such a long explanation to this, but if you're interested in any of those books or you're on like Book Talk and stuff, you know this author's been going around. So this actually looks like it was originally purchased from Target, and Goodwill had it for $1.99. Watch I turn into like the biggest Colleen Hoover fan ever, and like this clip doesn't age well. And then the other book I got, let me preface by saying, before people like freak out, my sister is a wedding planner, and I thought this book was really cool. And so I thought maybe she would like it because she could see maybe some of the like perspectives of brides, or maybe what some brides are buying and consuming, or even just, I don't know, a way, it's almost like the textbook of wedding planning, perhaps. I don't know, I didn't read it, but it's called The Knot Book of Wedding List, the ultimate guide to the perfect day down to the smallest detail. So I just thought she'd be interested in this because it's so structured and there's like fill in the blanks and checklists and things like that. I don't know, I thought maybe this could be cool in terms of organization for her, or maybe give her some other ideas of maybe things she could offer to brides, you know, services that she could take off their plate, things like that. No way! Okay, when I skimmed through this, guys, it looked like none of this had been touched. And I see that there's a couple that are, and that's actually kind of fun, like seeing someone plan their wedding with this. There's 17 chapters in this. A little snippet on the screen if y'all are curious what these chapters are, but really cool. There was actually no price on this book at all, but maybe their books were all the same price, I don't know, because she just rescanned this one, like she scanned it twice and gave me the book. So I guess I also paid $1.99 for this one. Moving on to clothing, I grabbed 3 items. I was pretty shopped out. I get tired of shopping very quickly. With that being said, I didn't try on any of this stuff, so I'm really hoping it fits. I'll put some clips trying them on here. I just really wanted some more like running shorts and stuff for the gym, especially because it's summertime. I have a jacket on mainly because anytime I wear gym clothes and then I go out and about, I just like to have like covered up because I'm just wearing a lot of tight clothes. Right now in Texas, the temperature is 99 degrees. And the high is 101. So anyways, I got these shorts. It says Blooming Jelly is the brand. I really like these flowy, breezy shorts. They have the built-in lining. It also has this cute side pocket, so I thought that was nice. This is a size small, and they are $4.99. These might look terrible on me, but I've kind of always wanted to own these, and they are basically sweatpant material that are shorts. I've always thought this style is so cute and baggy and fun. This brand is Cotton On Body. I got them in a size small, and they're just these light heather gray shorts, and I like the scrunch and the cinch at the waist, and then it does have pockets which are nice, and they're just a sweatpant material, but they're not like super fuzzy and lined, like it's just one layer. $4.99. And then the last item I got was just because they were kind of funky and fun. Cute green shorts. These are a size small. Do I know this brand? Probably not. It says Z by Zella. And they're just these really pretty green color. I'm a little worried they might be kind of short. Aw, no pockets, unfortunately, but I think this color is really cute, and I like the cinch of it. I'm hoping they're not too short. And yep, these are also $4.99. So in total at Goodwill, I spent $18.95. Taxes was $1.55. Rounded up for charity was 50 cents. So in total, I spent $21 for 5 items. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I know it's a little bit different on my channel, but I hope that you like the beginning. That's more me selling clothes and making money off what I own versus, you know, all the consumption. Although I ended it with a haul of me buying stuff, so I don't know. I'm sorry guys. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I also hope you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. It was also just stressful because booking something for 10 weeks that we wanted access to in 2 days, we had to pay the full amount up front. So it's just like thousands and thousands of dollars that are just being poured this way, won't be reimbursed for a while, gotta, you know, do this way.